So where are we, Andy?
Right now we're at the bakery, what used to be a 1914 bakery. It was the place where everybody got their bread. Now we're turning it to a collaborative co-working spaces for the entrepreneurs, the business leaders, the students, and the creatives in the community to kind of come, collaborate, work together, figure out some ideas and ways to kind of help their own businesses, help each other out. Really a creative space for people to come and meet one another, hold events together, learn off of each other, and also just kind of promote businesses and small businesses in Sioux Falls. And so,
would it be all right, Andy, if Patty went over and pushed that wheelbarrow? Now, obviously, Andy, this isn't a state of flux yet, so we have to use our imaginations a little bit as we envision what this is going to be. But help us out a little bit. What are we looking at here?
Yep. And so this is actually back in 1914. These were the original ovens of the bakery. And so what would happen is they would fill this area here with coal and wood. And so we basically would have desks built on that back wall there. And so people would have a desk to use at any point in time. And so this would be a 24/7 space. So with the farmer's market paired with this, they would come in, and people could come in and buy from the farmer's market and buy from the little pop-up shops we have in here. So we're talking if you like to knit, if we have little trinkets that you like to build. I mean, we don't care if you're selling software, whatever people want to sell. If they think people will be interested in buying it, we would let them, of course, rent that space out. So it promotes local commerce as well.
Patty has an idea having to do with craft beers and hookahs. Where are you on that?
You know, I guess it would really depend on what Patty's interest is and if it could benefit the community.
I purchased it about 7, 8 years ago, the property, really for the extra land that's around the property. So what we would like to do is to build some, what I'm calling South Dakota co-ops, because they do co-ops in New York, but we're going to do a little bit different twist of it. We're going to sell the top floors as kind of co-ops, and those people will own the building. So it'll be a 4-story building. So we'll do 3 of those on the property. But so that's kind of the story, is no one could see what to do with it. So we said, let's do it ourselves. I had been working and retired from one job, and I said, now I can rent things. I know how to rent things. So let's fix this building up and let's rent it. And before we even really got going, I mean, we hadn't even started really. He said, well, you got to have a tenant first before you can fix it up. So I kind of put the word out in the market, and it wasn't like 3 months before we met up with Fluxer, and that's the end of the story.
That is so cool.